What is going on, everybody, and welcome to Arrival Entertainment. And today I'm going to be doing a different type of review than what I usually do on this channel. I wanted to do another Halloween related video before October 31st because Halloween Ends is still fresh in my mind. A lot of people are talking Halloween Ends and talking about the Halloween franchise now because it's the Halloween season, but I couldn't really think of any other type of Halloween videos to do besides individual reviews of each movie. And I just don't have the time for that. I just don't have the time to do individual reviews before October 31st. Plus, I've done a bunch of ranking videos over the years. I just did a ranking video recently, so you guys basically know my thoughts on each film in the franchise at this point. But then yesterday I did some shopping and I finally was able to get my hands on the brand new Halloween Ends mask from Trick or Treat Studios, so that's what this video is going to be covering. I got the mask right here, so I'm going to be going over the paint job, the details that they put on it, the hair, and then I'm going to eventually try it on just to give you guys an idea on how it fits, how it would fit on your head, and then I'm going to compare it next to my other Michael Myers masks. So this mask has been out for a while now. I think it's been out for 2-3 weeks at this point. I've seen them at Spirit Halloween and Party City, but I just wasn't able to get my hands on it just yet because of the money issue. But I planned on getting one eventually because I have the 2018 Halloween mask, and I have the Halloween Kills mask, and I have the original 1978 Michael Myers masks. So I wanted to complete my collection with this mask, and I am so happy I did. This was a little pricey. I'll go over price in a little bit, but right off the bat, oh my gosh, was this worth every penny I spent on it. Taking a look at the paint job on it, it's just so gorgeous. Trick or Treat Studios, they do a really great job with their masks and the props that they do, but the paint in particular, I think is a huge standout on these masks. I love the yellowing white look, obviously because this is an old mask in the movie, so it has to look old. It's like yellowed and browned a little bit right here, a little bit more whitish around this area with like touches of like gray in the cracks where the mask is rotting in the movie. And then on this side we get the burn effects from Halloween Kills with mold effect, which I thought was really cool. When I saw the trailers for Halloween Ends, I thought to myself, what kind of gimmick are they going to do with the mask this time? Because the gimmick in the 2018 film was that it's the original mask from the original movie, so the latex is all cracked and rotted away. In Halloween Kills, he was trapped under the basement when the fire was going about, so half of the mask was burned off. But this one, they did mold, which I thought was pretty cool. Michael never takes his mask off, and we were shown in the trailer and in the movie that for the past 4 years, he's been living under a sewer, and since he never takes his mask off, it makes sense that the mask at this point would be molding in a few places. And I love the mold effect they did on it. I'm pretty sure it's just like pieces of white fur that were kind of glued down, but it looks gross. You don't want to touch it. At first glance, you don't want to touch it, but it's obviously not real mold. They just did a really good job making it look like real mold. There's even some mold, I don't know how well you could tell, right here in his bullet wound where he got shot in the 2018 film, and a little bit around the ear right there, and there's even some around his eye right there. They put a lot of detail into this mask. And something that these Michael Myers masks have gotten right so much better over the years is the hair. The hair used to be able to just pull right out, and there would be bald spots all over where you could see they glued each portion of the hair down. Now it's solid. This hair is not coming off. I'm sure if you pull it hard enough, it comes off, but the hair is glued down real nicely. It's at the point where you can like stick it up if you want to make it a little bit more movie accurate. But yeah, the hair, they've really done a great job over the past years. I don't feel like this hair is going to pull out if you wear it. I actually wore my 2018 mask a while back, and I was noticing like I wasn't pulling hair out. I had a Rob Zombie Halloween Michael Myers mask, and that hair just pulled right out, and it was disgusting. And yeah, they've gotten a lot better with the hair over the years. So I'm going to go ahead and try this mask on and give you guys a general idea on how it will fit on your head, depending on what size head you have, if you haven't picked this up yet and you plan on picking it up. Now, on Trick or Treat Studios' website, I believe they said, I believe I heard someone said that it said it goes up to a 26-inch head. Now, I'm not sure what size head that I have, but I did try it on when I first got it, and it fit good enough, so I'm gonna guess roughly my head is about 24, 25 inches. I have a kind of a bigger head than normal, but I'm gonna try it on real quick and let you guys see what it looks like on someone's head, and we'll go from there. So stand by. So here's what the mask looks like with it on. I can't really see if my face is centered or the mask is centered because I had to take my glasses off. I can't really see well with my glasses. I pulled up my microphone a little bit closer, so if it's a little louder, I do apologize. But it's pretty snug, so I would guess my head is about 25 inches. I have a little bit of a bigger head than usual, so it's pretty snug in here. I've seen a couple people try it on where it's really loose and their eyes don't line up properly, but this fits pretty well. There's a little bit of wiggle room, so if you do have a little bit of a bigger head like I do, and you're not fully comfortable with a little bit of wiggle room, you can stuff like, I don't know, cotton balls or something soft in here to make it like so it won't move at all. But this I don't really see any problem, moving around on Halloween if you're dressing up as Michael Myers. So yeah, it fits pretty good for me, and I'm sure it would fit pretty good for you guys too. Now, the way to take it off, and I've seen a couple people take off Michael Myers masks wrong, so I'm going to show you really quickly how to take it off the right way where you won't rip the seam. You just want to grab the neck right here and then pull upwards like this. And that's how you take it off properly. And I'll talk about why I mentioned that in just a little bit here. Ooh, it is hot and sweaty when you wear this thing under lights. Anyway, the reason why I wanted to show you guys the proper way to take these off is because I've seen a couple people just like pull the mask off. I've done it myself. I've been guilty about it before. But the reason you want to pull it out like that is because back here, as you know, there is a seam. It ends like about right here. And if you pull it off the wrong way, this could stretch out and rip the latex up. I've done that before with one of my Rob Zombie masks. Back in 2014, I bought a Rob Zombie Halloween mask, and I took it off that way, and the seam ripped. I had to return it, and then that one ripped too, although not as bad. I ended up keeping that one, and I'll show you guys what I did with that one in a little bit. But yeah, guys, I am really happy with this mask. It is a gorgeous mask. Normally at retail price, this is about $80, so they're not cheap masks. Trick or Treat Studios, I've heard that they have issues with their customer service, and some people just won't recommend Trick or Treat Studios just on their customer service recommendations, but the product themselves, they do a terrific job on it. I mean, just look at this detail. When was the last time, besides Trick or Treat Studios, you saw a Michael Myers mask that looks this movie accurate? They use the real movie molds to form their masks, and they have incredible artists that put in all this detail. So yeah, it's a little pricey, but you get the money you pay for it. I mean, this is almost not, I wouldn't even recommend wearing this for like Halloween night or just wearing it once and then just tossing it aside. I would get this as a collectible piece, and that's what I do with my Michael Myers masks. They're mainly collector pieces. The only way you would get a Michael Myers mask like this in this good of shape and this good of detail besides Trick or Treat Studios is if you were to find an independent artist that does its own molding, latex casting, and detail, whatever it is. But besides that, this is the best you can get right now, and I can't really say enough good things about how great this mask looks, how great it fits. It's a no-brainer. If you were thinking of picking one up, but a little iffy about it because of the price, just go for it. It's really worth the money, because if you spend like $20 or $30 on Amazon, you could end up with a mask like this or that. Just do your research, and if you're gonna get one and if you want it in as best condition and movie accurate as possible, spend the extra money. Trust me, it's worth it. Or if you're lucky like me and you got one of those 20% off coupons from Spirit Halloween, then you'll save a little bit of money if you get it at a store, which I prefer to do. I don't really want to deal with stuff online, especially stuff like this, so I'd rather get it in a store. So I'm happy I was able to get one at Spirit Halloween. Their last one, I went to 2 different Spirit Halloweens in my store and Party City, and I was able to get the very last one in both stores, so whew, I'm really, really happy I got one. So I'll show you guys my other Michael Myers masks, and I'll put this one next to it so you guys can see what they all look like together. So here's a quick look at all my Michael Myers masks with my Halloween Ends one right there in the bottom corner. This is obviously the 1978 one. Next to that is the 2018 film. That's my original Rob Zombie one that had the split in the seam of it. I kind of redid it to make it look like the Myers mask from Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. It's not perfect, but I had a lot of fun making that. There's the Halloween Kills mask, which they did a little rough job with the paint marks on the burn side of it. They did a little too dark on it, but it's still really nice to have. There's another Rob Zombie mask that I got on clearance one year, and then obviously the Halloween Ends mask. So yeah, all three from the new trilogy I have in my collection right now, and they're just gorgeous. So yeah, that's all I got for right now. So guys, those are my thoughts and opinions on the brand new Halloween Ends Michael Myers mask from Trick or Treat Studios. Just like always, if you picked up the mask yourself, then let me know what you thought about it down in the comment section below. And do you plan on picking one up if you don't have one already? Trust me, like I said earlier, I know it's a little pricey, but it's worth every penny you pay for it. But whatever your thoughts on everything is, let me know in the comment section below. And just like always, guys, thank you again so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like and share it. Subscribe right here if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, take care.